Hello children, very good morning. So in today's class, let us learn about simple machines. So dear children, here are some work listed. So let us see which would be the convenient way to complete these work. So taking jam out of a bottle. So which would be the easiest one? Which would be the convenient way? Using spoon or your hand? So you will go for spoon, isn't it? So by using spoon, your work will be easier. Cutting cloth using knife or scissor would be better one. So which will be the better one? So instead of knife, you will go for scissor, which makes your work easier, isn't it? So if you take knife, it will take long time and even it will not be very neat. So you will go for scissor. So scissor makes your work easier. Cutting cloth will be easier using the scissor. In the same way, washing clothes. You will which one will be convenient one? Washing machine or hand? So you will go for washing machine, isn't it? So washing machine makes your work easier. It takes less time and it makes your work easier. So you need not put any effort. It will make your work easier. So we'll go for washing machine. In the same way, cutting knife using blade or cutter, nail cutter. So instead of blade, you will go for nail cutter because it makes your work easier and neat. So like this, in our day-to-day life, we use different tools, lot of tools to complete our work with less effort and to complete our work in a short time. So such tools are called as machines. Okay, such tools are called as machines. So these machines make our work easier. They complete our work in short time and with a less effort. Okay. So such tools are called as machines. So we have two types of machines, that is simple machine and complex machine. So let us see what is simple machine. So simple machine is nothing but it is a tool which has less moving parts or no moving parts. Okay. Simple machine, it is a tool which has less moving parts or no moving parts. No moving parts. Okay, such tools are called as simple machines. So for example, if you take a spoon is a simple machine, it has no moving parts. Okay, so it is also a simple machine, has no moving parts. So by using this spoon, so it helps us to open the lid. We can open the lid of a can easily. So here is a bottle. So this lid has to be opened. So by using the spoon, we can easily open the lid of this can easily, isn't it? So this is called as simple machine. So simple machines are nothing but they have less moving parts or no moving parts. So like this one, spoon is a simple machine, it has no moving part. Scissor is also a simple machine, it has one moving part. These two arms are movable, isn't it? Like that. So these are called as simple machines. So they make our work easier. Okay. So next, other examples of simple machines are nail cutter, then nut cracker. Okay, so this nut cracker, stapler, then scissor, tong, so the screwdriver. So all these are examples of simple machines. So these simple machines, they have, some of them have no moving parts, some of them have some one or two moving parts. Okay, so these are called as simple machines. Then what are complex machines? So complex machines are nothing but they are made up of two or more simple machines. Okay, complex machines are made up of two or more simple machines like washing machine, grinder, mixer, then sewing machine. All these are examples of complex machines. They have more than one or two simple machines. Okay, so these are the two types of machines. So machines are the tools which make our work easier with less effort. They are classified into two types, simple machine and complex machine. So simple machine has less moving parts or no moving parts. Complex machine is made up of two or more simple machines. So in this chapter you are going to study only about simple machines. So simple machines are classified into 6 types. Okay. So all these simple machines, whatever examples I gave, no, along with that some more examples also there. So they are classified into 6 types. Let us see what are the types of simple machines. So for the 6 types of simple machines are, first one, lever. Second one, inclined plane. Third one, wet. Fourth one, screw. Fifth one, pulley. And sixth one, wheel and axle. Okay, so these are the 6 types of simple machines: lever, inclined plane, wedge, screw, pulley, wheel and axle. So now let us study all these types of simple machines one by one in detail. So first let us study about lever. So lever, it is a straight bar. Okay, it is a straight bar or a rigid bar where it has a fixed point. Okay, it has a fixed point or a point which rests on a support. So such tool is called as lever. For example, if you take a scissor, so you can see that, so the scissor is a straight bar and it has a fixed point. So you can see that here the two arms are fixed in this point, isn't it? So here the two arms are fixed. So okay, such tools are called as lever. So lever is a straight bar and it has fixed point. Or the point takes support on a or rest on a support. Okay, such tools are called as lever. So it has 3 important parts, or it has 3 important points. That is, the 3 important parts are, so lever has 3 parts. Okay, so those 3 parts are, you can see that, so in the scissor 3 parts are there. One is the point where it is fixed. The lever is fixed in this point. Okay, so this point is called as fulcrum. Okay, this point is called as fulcrum or capital F. So this is called as fulcrum. This point where the 2 arms of the lever are attached or fixed. So this point is the fulcrum. Okay, so fulcrum means point at which a lever is fixed. Point at which a lever is fixed. So this is a straight bar. You can see it is a straight bar. So this point where it is fixed, isn't it? So this point is called as fulcrum. Next one, you are going to cut the paper or cloth using the scissor, isn't it? So you will place paper here between these 2 arms and you will cut the paper like this, isn't it? So this paper is called as load. Okay, this paper is the load. So load, capital L. What is load? Object on which work is being done. Object at which work is being done. So that is called as load. So here paper or cloth is the load. So that we are going to cut using the scissor, isn't it? So that is the load. So point at which the lever is attached is called as fulcrum, and what you are going to cut using the scissor, so that is called as load. Means paper or cloth is called as load. And but so between these two arms, so you will handle, so this handle where you will apply force, isn't it? So this handle where you will apply force to cut the paper. So like this you will put your effort to cut the paper. So this point is called as, or the force what you are going to apply is called as effort. Okay, that is called as effort. So what is effort? Force that is applied. Force that is applied is called as effort. So these are the three important points or parts of the lever. So what is lever? Lever is a straight path and it has a fixed point. Okay, lever has a fixed point. So it has three important parts, that is fulcrum, load and effort. Okay, in this lever these three are important parts. Okay, these three are main parts and they are very important. So fulcrum means point at which the lever is fixed. So this point, you can see this point where the lever is fixed. If you take a nutcracker, you can see, if you take a nutcracker, so this is a nutcracker. If you take this, so this is the fulcrum where the two arms of the lever are fixed, isn't it? So this point, so this one, it is the fulcrum. So you are going to cut nut using, here you will place the nut. So that nut is the load. And you will put effort, you will apply force in this way, isn't it? So this applied force is called as effort. So fulcrum, load and effort. So while using the lever, we are not going to directly apply force on the load. Okay, we will not apply force directly on the load. So we apply force at different points. Okay, we apply force at different points. So if the fulcrum is closer to the load, so we need less effort to complete the work. If the fulcrum is far from the load, then it is we need more force to complete the work. So on the basis of position of load, fulcrum and effort, so there are three types of levers or three classes of levers. So let us study what are the three orders or classes of lever in detail.